Wiscasset is known as the prettiest village in Maine. Unfortunately, it's also known for the major traffic bottlenecks that occur along busy Route 1 each summer. These bottlenecks not only affect businesses and residents of Wiscasset, but other motorists who may be delivering goods and services or simply driving to and from work. Maine DOT views this as a regional issue with regional impacts. That's why Maine DOT has worked with Wiscasset officials to identify practical, cost-effective solutions to improve traffic flow. We're now ready to present two new concepts designed to significantly reduce traffic delays, better manage pedestrian crossings, improve safety, and increase parking, all while enhancing the charm of the downtown. A third option, which is to do nothing, is also being considered. Following public input and regulatory processes, Maine DOT will implement one of these three alternatives. We'll now explain the two design options, beginning with option number 1. Note that most of the features presented in option 1 are also included in option 2, with one major exception. Maine DOT analysis shows traffic delays could be reduced by 50% if all pedestrian crossings were eliminated. We know that isn't feasible. But we can greatly reduce traffic delays by adding traffic signals and extending sidewalks at intersections. These extensions are called bump outs. Traffic signals will be provided at Middle Street. By law, pedestrians must obey the walk, don't walk signals. So the number and frequency of pedestrian crossings will be reduced and pedestrian safety will improve. The signals will also allow side street traffic to safely enter Main Street without interrupting the flow of Main Street traffic. The addition of sidewalk bump outs will reduce walking distances and crossing times by about 55%. They will also improve vehicle and pedestrian visibility. Signs will better guide traffic to public parking, businesses, and points of interest. Under option 1, sidewalk bollards and centerline barriers will prevent mid-block jaywalking. The lower-level Main Street sidewalks are only 2 feet wide. They will be widened to 5 feet to meet ADA standards. However, this will reduce the road width by 6 feet. As a result, parked vehicles will back directly into Main Street traffic. The parked vehicles will also limit the visibility of any mid-block signs. Traffic signals and sidewalk bump outs will also be installed at Water Street. A new Main Street crosswalk will be added to reduce the pedestrian congestion that occurs at Red's Eats and at Sarah's Cafe. In both options, a new sidewalk will be added adjacent to the existing sidewalk at Red's Eats. Attractive bollards will be placed between the two sidewalks to separate customers lining up at Red's Eats from passing pedestrians. Bollards will also be placed along the curbs to prevent jaywalking. This new sidewalk will greatly improve safety since pedestrians won't have to walk in the roadway as they pass Red's Eats. To accommodate the new sidewalk, Main Street will be moved several feet towards Sarah's Cafe. The Main Street sidewalk in front of Sarah's Cafe will also move and will be widened. The existing landscaping in front of Sarah's will be replaced. The realignment, however, will result in an offset intersection. Offset intersections are normally avoided since they lead to driver confusion, delays, and crashes. Option 2 eliminates the undesirable offset intersection. Left turns from Main Street to Railroad Avenue will be allowed, but will not be encouraged. Rather, signs will guide drivers to park at the reconfigured town wharf. In both options, Railroad Avenue will become a one-way street away from Main Street. It will include 18 on-street parking spaces and a sidewalk connecting Main Street and Water Street. A new parking lot at the end of Railroad Avenue will accommodate 26 vehicles and 2 buses. Traffic will return to Main Street via Water Street, which will continue as a two-way street. The town wharf will be modified to provide 20 additional parking spaces along the railroad tracks. The existing ground area will be raised to the same level as the town wharf, and the wharf will be modified to allow parking maneuvers. Two structures on the wharf and the Milk Car Museum will be relocated to accommodate the changes. Exact locations will be determined by the town. Now we'll proceed with the Route 1 southbound view of Design Option 1 from Davie Bridge to Federal and Fort Hill Streets. Signs will guide southbound Route 1 traffic to public parking and points of interest. To eliminate traffic backups and delays, southbound traffic will be prohibited from turning left onto Water Street. Signs will guide travelers to turn right onto Railroad Avenue to Water Street, where they will cross Main Street at the traffic signal. Or motorists can continue on Main Street and turn left at Middle Street, where a left turn lane will be provided. Many of the design details have yet to be determined, but plantings could be provided at the sidewalk bumpouts. Now let's take a look at Design Option 2, which includes many of the design elements you've just seen. Option 2 further reduces delays, improves safety, and provides increased pedestrian access to the downtown. It is able to strengthen these benefits by removing on-street parking between Middle and Water Streets on Main Street. This will eliminate the stop-and-go delays caused by motorists turning into and backing out of the parking spaces. It also eliminates the undesirable offset intersection at Water Street. Maine DOT views Option 2 as the best option for reducing regional traffic congestion, improving safety, and enhancing pedestrian access. It also provides a more pleasant downtown experience for shoppers. Eliminating on-street parking creates space for much wider sidewalks with benches, lighting, and landscaping. The effects will be transformational with the introduction of charming and unique features such as sidewalk cafe tables and chairs, attractive landscaping, bike racks, trash receptacles, informational kiosks, display areas, sidewalk lighting, and even a town clock. Business owners and travelers will appreciate the highly visible wayfinding signs to attract shoppers to the entire downtown area. These features will be selected in conjunction with the town during the final design process. Because of the regional benefits, Maine DOT will pay for these enhancements. The centerline barriers that were shown in Option 1 aren't needed with Option 2. Instead, attractive sidewalk bollards will be used to prevent mid-block jaywalking. The Main Street parking will be replaced by a new 29-space parking lot. An existing Coastal Enterprises building on Water Street that is currently for sale will be the site for the new parking lot. Maine DOT will pay for the new parking lot that includes landscaping, an informational kiosk, park benches, attractive lighting, and other features to attract shoppers. The sidewalks leading up to Main Street will likely be upgraded as well. As with Option 1, Railroad Avenue will be developed as a one-way street with a sidewalk running its length. It will include 18 on-street parking spaces, a 26-space parking lot, and parking for 2 buses. Also, as with Option 1, the town wharf will be modified to add 20 new parking spaces. Southbound Route 1 travelers will see advanced wayfinding signs pointing to businesses and public parking. With Option 2, travel will be much easier for motorists than with Option 1 because widened sidewalks will eliminate the need for a road offset at Water Street. As with Option 1, left turns will be prohibited at Water Street, but signs will guide travelers to Railroad Avenue or Middle Street to access the south side of Water Street. Maine DOT prefers and recommends Design Option 2 due to its improved operational and regional performance, including better overall traffic flow, the elimination of the awkward Main Street offset at Water Street, a 4% increase in Route 1 vehicle through capacity, a 55 to 58% reduction in traffic backups versus 51% with Option 1, a 56% reduction in non-intersection crashes due to the elimination of on-street parking, a reduction in delay and crash costs of $65,000 to $95,000 per year over option 1. An increase of 54 parking spaces over what exists today and 12 spaces more than with option 1. The elimination of the unsightly centerline barriers needed in option 1. This also eliminates the time and costs of installing and removing centerline barriers for snow plowing. Reduced maintenance efforts required to plow the Main Street parking areas. Wider sidewalks allowing for improved pedestrian access. A more pleasant and attractive downtown. With option 2, Maine DOT intends to fund all reasonable project costs, including landscaping and amenities, such as benches, bollards, and street lamps. Maine DOT will also pay for the CEI building, its demolition, and construction of the parking lot with amenities. As with all Maine DOT urban projects, the town is required to maintain the sidewalks, parking facilities, and other project amenities. A formal agreement will define all state and town responsibilities. The next steps for making a final decision include posting a Maine DOT website, hosting a combined open house and public meeting in mid-April, conducting a public hearing in late May, holding a town-sponsored non-binding referendum in June, and casting votes by the Board of Selectmen by the end of June. Maine DOT looks forward to working with the town of Wiscasset and its residents to finally resolve the regional traffic bottlenecks while enhancing the charm of the village. Picture a new downtown designed for shopping and gallery browsing, dining at an outdoor cafe, relaxing on a bench, or lingering along the sidewalk for Wiscasset's Thursday evening art walks. This could be an exciting and transformational project for downtown Wiscasset, enhancing the quality of life for residents and visitors alike.